Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Virgo, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Virgos, please. All right, your person is showing up as Temperance energy in reverse, Sagittarius energy. All right, they might be a little bit emotionally dysregulated right now. They're viewing you as the Wheel of Fortune, and their future action towards you, we see the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we see the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this is actually telling me that they may be giving you a bit of the cold shoulder right now, Virgo, but I feel like they're planning to make you some sort of offer. You know, the Six of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you might feel like they're breadcrumbing you, or they might just be tossing some breadcrumbs to see how you feel or try to take the temperature of the connection. Sagittarius, the Temperance energy in reverse is one of my cold shoulder cards. So I feel like this person is maybe clammed up a little bit or acting kind of cold or stoic here. All right, and we see the Four of Swords. Yeah, they're not really taking action. Some of you, they're working on healing something first. And we see the Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I'm wondering if this person, Virgo, now obviously they could be someone that wants to heal things with you. But for a lot of you, I kind of feel like this person has just gotten through something heavy. And I feel like they've released responsibilities or they're learning to delegate. But they're getting ready for a new beginning. And I kind of feel like they're maybe a little bit hesitant, or they're maybe still being kind of pulled in a few different directions. But I do like the Four of Swords because I do think this person is kind of holding back, getting settled, healing, balanced before they make their move, because I definitely think they have something they need to get off their chest. Now, I'm seeing repeating 10, so pay attention to that number sequence. You may see 1010 or triple tens around this person or around this connection, Virgo. They're seeing you as their destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is also the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. They see you as abundant. This person knows your worth and your value. They see you as having a lot to offer. But with the Three of Swords here, they could be worried about other people around you. They could be worried that you're feeling heartbroken or hurt, whether it's by something that's happened between the two of you or elsewhere, experiencing some sort of personal loss. Now, if that's the case, my heart goes out to you, my lovely Virgos. And we see the Justice card in reverse, Libran energy. They may be mirroring you. I mean, the Justice card in reverse is a strong indication that you might also be giving this person the cold shoulder, or you may not be fully investing, or you might be keeping your communication kind of short or aloof. Whether you intend that to be the case or not, but they might be assuming that you're dealing with somebody else, and that's why you're acting this way. Some of you are in separation from this person, but for others of you, this person is very emotionally intelligent, intuitive, and they're seeing that you've been through a divorce or a separation here. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles, this person is coming in to make you an offer. And we see the Ten of Cups in reverse, not rushing into a relationship though. I think that the offer here is, let's move slow. Let's get to know each other. Let's get reacquainted, whatever it is. I do kind of like that because I get that although they're acting a little bit cold or aloof right now, they're healing. They want this new beginning. They're trying to get something off their chest, and they also don't want to rush you into this or back into this. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So I feel like this person's actions are going to speak louder than words. But I feel like this person is not going to try to rush you into a relationship because they know that that won't bring them victory and success. But I also feel like when this person does communicate, they may not completely tell you everything. Okay, but I do think that their actions are going to show that they're dedicated, if that makes sense. And yeah, how my Virgos are feeling, the Ten of Swords. So you've been through something here. And my heart goes out to my Virgos, something very painful. The Ten of Swords could be a divorce. It could be a separation. It could be the loss of a loved one or some sort of major personal loss. And this person is well aware of that, whether it involves them or not. Okay. And I just keep hearing their actions will speak louder than their words. You know, they may not say the right thing, but I feel like they might do the right thing. All right, so let's see. We see storm warning. This person wants to avoid disaster. I also feel like this person, you know, prioritizes balance and harmony, and they realize there might not be balance and harmony in your lives at this time. But I also think they're not ready to blow this up. They don't want to let go of this. They have considerable nervousness and anxiety around coming towards you about whether or not their plan is going to work, you know, their strategy is going to work. But I do think that they're stuck on you. And I do think they spend a lot of time thinking about you, Virgo. Yeah, and then the thinking man comes out, thinking about you, strategizing, looking at all the details. Again, this is somebody who's very good at pattern recognition. This is somebody who I also knows exactly what's going on, and they're very attentive to what's going on in your world and how you're feeling. And, you know, I think that's quite refreshing, to be honest. Okay. Now let's see what is holding this person back or what you might need to know about them. All right, so we see fear, loneliness. So you stay in bad relationships because you're lonely. Be okay with being yourself. Okay, so again, maybe this person has jumped from relationship to relationship. They might deep down worry that there's nobody out there for them or that they're not going to ever find the right person. Okay, and we see addiction. Now, some of you, obviously this person may struggle with addiction. Temperance energy in reverse can be an indication of that. So you do want to vet this person, see what's really going on behind the scenes. You're either obsessed with someone or struggling with addiction, get help. And again, they could definitely be low-key obsessed with you, Virgo. I mean, I do see that here. Okay. But what I do like is this person feels emotionally intelligent. They feel intuitive. And like I said, they're kind of putting your feelings at the forefront. Like they don't want to overwhelm you. They don't want to pressure you. They know you're going through something or you're affected by what's happened here. Okay. And I wasn't happy the way things were going. So I think this is why they're deciding to take action, although they might not fill you in on their whole plan. And I left when things got hard. So again, this person, you know, may struggle with escapism, and escapism can lead to addiction or unhealthy coping mechanisms. Again, that's only for a select few of you. For others of you, I do think that this person, you know, they may be coming back around to you because they realize they really do want to fight for this. Okay. What is it that we need to know that we're not seeing? What is it that we need to know that we're not seeing here? All right, so past life soulmate, you've had many past lives together. All right, and dreams, important dream messages are being given. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck here, we see fragile heart. You can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. Yeah, and I am connecting with some of my Virgos. I mean, in your energy, we have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. You've really been through it, and I do like the safety of that card. But you are going to be the one who decides if this person makes you feel emotionally, physically, financially safe, spiritually safe. All right. What are their very next actions towards you? So they are slow moving energy. They're not going to try to rush you, but I also feel like they're not filling you in on everything either. Like their plans might be, you know, marriage, commitment, union, but they're going to take it slow with you, even if that's not what they want. Yeah. The Ace of Wands, they're worried about rejection. Yeah, they're not quite ready to communicate in the next couple of days or over this next week or so. I think that's them trying to suss out the situation. All right, advice and guidance, please. Advice and guidance for my Virgos, please. Obligation. Stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop the flow of abundance. So Virgo, don't do what you think you should do, what you think you should do. Do what's right for you. All right. And Spirit saying gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest of situations. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you are thankful for. So just to flex that gratitude muscle. I know that's kind of feels shitty when you're going through Three of Swords, Ten of Swords energy. But I do think that there are things to be to be grateful for. And if you feel called to do so, you should name them in the comment section down below. I'm certainly grateful for all of you and those of you who are still with me and all the love and support that you've given me, over the years. So Virgos, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.